comes to glaives in Destiny 2, there are two big factors that I find people have questions on. First is the range stat. The range stat governs damage falloff as well as projectile velocity. The second is, how do mods work with glaives? Because your radar stays up when you put up the glaive shield, I've seen questions asked about whether or not certain mods, such as targeting mods, apply to glaives. So first, let's go over range. Glaive range to projectile speed has already been tested by the Destiny 2 community, but I wanted to test this for myself, so I went into the firing range in the back of the Enclave with an Immortal, got its damage fall-off start from D2 Foundry, a community website, and timed the projectile's travel times from that distance. Here's my results. Now, my estimates from frame testing are under the estimates from the Destiny 2 community model, but it's not actually statistically significant. If you're a math nerd, here's a bunch of numbers showing the different tests I did. More notably, Vexcalibur actually comes in above the model despite not having Impulse Amplifier. Now, this could be due to some custom tuning on Vexcalibur, or the different projectile velocities making frame counting inconsistent for testing, or a number of other factors. Either way, I think that this velocity difference would explain the inconsistencies some people feel while using Vexcalibur in PvP. But the big highlight I want to make is how crazy Impulse Amplifier is on glaives. Impulse Amplifier gives a glaive with 30 range the same velocity as a glaive with 100 range. This means that any glaive with Impulse Amplifier will be strictly better than any glaive that does not have it. It's to the point that I put Impulse Amplifier on my Judgment of Kel'Garath, where, in the second column, Impulse Amplifier competes with damage perks. I know that there are a lot of damage perk combinations you can do in order to get one-shots in PvP, but frankly, consistency is king. Now let's talk about mods. For targeting, the main thing I wanted to look at was the ADS speed scaler and whether or not that applied to putting up the glaive shield. Now, what do you know? It does work. I didn't see many gains after one targeting mod, so I'm not sure that it's worth it to do that, but if you like having a snappy glaive shield up, it might be worth it for you. I decided to leave aim assistance testing aside for another day. Next, dexterity mods. As expected, they work. Who would have thought? This is tested with a commemoration as well as ecliptic distaff, just to give you an idea of how fast the swap between them happens. Now, if you like doing quick swap glaive for blinting, a dexterity mod might be worth it for you. If not, like if you're maining the glaive and trying to get most of your kills with it, it might be less worthwhile for you. For unflinching mods, I did not notice a significant difference in the level of flinch when holding up the glaive shield, with even 3 mods versus no mods. Given that the unflinching mod competes with the Lucent Blades mod, which is very useful for glaives as it gives you more energy, I'm not sure that unflinching mods are worth it, especially because they don't seem to have an effect at all. Thank you for watching this brief rundown of glaive stats and mods and their applicability. I'm trying to use glaives more in PvP, so this kind of testing is honestly just useful to me, and I hope you find it useful as well, so that you can enjoy glaives more and just have a good time and know how to build around them. Thank you for watching.